Hello everyone, my name is Hira. I'm Kutra's English Country English Victory today. Nate the Great, where are you? And we started for chapter 3 and the end of chapter 4. And one more time, start the reading about it. Wayside School. And we started for chapter 3 and the end of chapter 4. And are you ready to read? Here we go. Nate the Great, where are you? Chapter 3, out of the side. Let's take a walk in the woods. I sat to search. We rushed to the woods and we found a bench. Then we surrounded by bushes and trees and flowers. Nobody can see us here, I said. Serge wiggled his only tail. He was happy. He's nice and quiet too, I said. This will be a perfect day. Suddenly, we heard a loud voice. Oh, what kind of the voices we have? And Nate the Great, where are you? Rosamond was calling. Oh, Rosamond was calling? Rosamond has a strange voice. Rosamond has strange everything. Then I heard a voice. More voices. What kind of the voices of all of the voices now? Nate the Great, where are you? 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 Oh, what is that sound of the humaning? This Nate the Great lost a friend who calling the Nate the Great. And then Serge has 4 tails. Too late now, but too late to go to the deep into the woods. And chapter 4, found. Oh, who is kind of to found? Oh, Nate the Great and Serge will be behind the tree, but lots of children will see Nate the Great and Serge. And the end of the one story today. And one more time, start the reading about it. Wayside School. Chapter 3, Joe. Oh, Joe? Joe is a curly hair, but he didn't know how much hair he had. Oh, I don't know my hairs was counted. My hair is like 100 or 1,000 or 1,000,000. He couldn't count that high. In fact, he couldn't count at all. Oh, he don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, what? Not good. And he couldn't count at high. In fact, couldn't count at all. When all of another children went to a races, Mrs. Jules told to Joe to went inside. Joe, she said, how much hair you have? Oh, I don't know, my hair was lots of counts. Joe striggled his shoulders. A lot, he answered. But how much, Joe? Said Mrs. Jules. Enough to cover my head, Joe answered. Joe, we're going to have to learn how to count, said Mrs. Jules. But Mrs. Jules, I already know how to count, said Joe. Let me go to recess. First, count to 10, said Mrs. Jules. Joe counted 10. 6, 8, 7, 1, 5, 2, 7, 11, 3, 10. Oh, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, Joe, it's wrong, said Mrs. Jules. No, it isn't, said Joe. I counted until I got to 10, but you were wrong, said Mrs. Jules. I prove it to you. She put 5 pencils on the desk. How many pencils do you have here, Joe? Joe counted the pencils. 4, 6, 1, 9, 5. There are 5 pencils, Mrs. Jules. That's wrong, said Mrs. Jules. How many pencils are there? Joe said. 5, said Mrs. Jules. That's what I said. All right. Jill said 5, but why did she have a wrong answer? And no, said Mrs. Jules. You got the right answer, but you counted wrongly. You were just lucky, he said. He counted on the potatoes. Oh, it was wrong answer, but great answer, but it was not good counted. So it was not very good. And he counted potatoes. 7, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. There was 8 potatoes, Mrs. Jules, but no, there was 8, said Mrs. Jules. But that was my fast, said Joe. May I go to the recess now? No, you got the right answer, but you were counted wrongly again. You had the books in the desk. Counted the books, Joe. Joe counted the books. 1,000,000,000 3. 3, Mrs. Jules. Correct, said Mrs. Jules. May I go to recess now? Joe said. No, said Mrs. Jules. May I have a potato? Asked Joe. No, listen to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, said Mrs. Jules. Now you say it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, said Joe. Very good, said Mrs. Jules. She put them in a 6 erasers on the desk. Now count the erasers, Joe. Just the way I showed you. Joe counted the erasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10, Mrs. Jules. No, said Mrs. Jules. Didn't I count right? said Joe. Oh, the Joe was counted right, but there was wrong answer. Yes, you count right, but you got a wrong answer, said Mrs. Jules. And this does not make sense, said Joe. How could be a wrong way to make an answer, but they couldn't write count to get a wrong answer, said Mrs. Jules. Said if I guess well 5 times. How many times they had a guess walk? She said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you had a guess. You're well timed, said Joe. No, said Mrs. Jules. 4, 6, 9, 5. You hit your hairs 5 times, said Joe. Mrs. Jules looked up the hand and no sound. Yes, it was right. They will be rang and their children will come back to our recess. But they make very excited, but they were laughing and shouting. Oh darn, said Joe. Now I miss a recess now. Hey Joe, where are you? said Joe. You missed a great game of the kickball. The kickball, a home run, said Todd. What is wrong with you, Joe? said Joy. Nothing, said Joe. Mrs. Jules just trying to teach me how to count, Joey laughed. You mean you didn't know how to count? Counting is easy, said Mauricia. Now, said Mrs. Jules. That was easy for you, made not easy for Joe. That was easy for Joe and make it easy for you. Nothing easy for Joe, said Mauricia. He's stupid. I can beat you up, said Joe. Try it, said Mauricia. There was enough of that, said Mrs. Joe. She wrote Mauricia's name on the blackboard under the desk bed. Joe was put a hat into the desk between 8 potatoes and 6 erasers. Don't feel bad, Joe, said Mrs. Jules. I just don't get it, said Joe. Wherever you count, and sure you think, Joe, said Mrs. Jules. One day will be just kind to call you an all weeping morning, and their soul will be able to count. Jill said, if I wake up, I'm going to school for? School was just entirely frowning up another straight up standing ears when we got there ever to count. But there time will be no laughter or heading up the count, said Joe. Actually, said Mrs. Joe, there was why you up to school. And there was 55,006 hairs on his head, and their wool was curly. And chapter 4 here. After Mr. Reading, chapter 4 and the end of chapter 5. And did you have fun? You must English could comment about a book, and you must find a book to buy too. And very scared Mrs. Gore cried too. And the Mrs. Jules goodbye and lots of children goodbye too. And the Wayside School goodbye too. And the Nathan Gray goodbye too. And Nathan Gray's lots of friends goodbye too. And Slush goodbye. And Nathan Gray's very, very, very goodbye too. And yours very, very, very goodbye. And thumbs up in my YouTube. And thumbs in my lots of YouTube videos. Please take a thumbs up in my YouTube.